Run.
Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another Black Ops 4 Zombies Dark Matter tutorial. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Paladin. I've seen a lot of people comment that they're having trouble with the HB50 Paladin, so I figured I'd just make a guide for it. Now, if you guys are having trouble with any other weapons, I've already made guides on the Bowie Knife, the Essex, the Welling, the Escargot, and the VKM. Those are like the big 5 most annoying weapons, and the Paladin's pretty much right up there. I've seen a lot of people commenting that they don't know what to do when you're getting this gun, and I'm going to basically explain exactly what you want to do, including the class setup. So let's jump into the class setup first for the Paladin, because it can be very annoying. Now, as far as like what the actual class setup is going to be, you want to do it under the Aether category, because we're going to be playing on Blood of the Dead. So what you want in your first perk slot is going to be Dying Wish, next is going to be PhD Slider, next is Bandolier Bandit, and then after that you're going to use a Deadshot Dealer. Deadshot Dealer in the modifier slot is going to allow you to deal more damage when you get headshots, which is super nice, and also you're going to have better accuracy when aiming at zombies' heads. Bandolier Bandit's going to give you more ammo, which is super useful. PhD Slider, it gives you full explosive resistance, which is super nice, because when you actually pack punch the Paladin, it has explosive shots, which is super annoying. And last but not least, Dying Wish is just the most OP perk besides probably Victorious Tortoise in the entire game, so it's definitely really helpful and really good. So you can use any elixirs, you can use any weapons you want. I like to use the Path of Sorrows, the Wraithfires, and Strife. I think that's personally the best, but it's totally up to you. And it's always nice to have one of those quick and easy temporal gifts so that perks last longer, twice as long, or drops last twice as long. So it's really good on the early rounds when you get like a double points or something. So anyways, guys, let's jump into the actual strategy. So when you're going to be doing this, you do not want to pack a punch the Paladin at all unless you are going for the 750 pack a punch kills, because it shoots explosive shots. So if you end up pack a punching it, each shot that you take, you may get a headshot, but you can't get any more headshots. It's just going to kill one zombie, and then if you use the explosive shot, it's going to kill more zombies around it. They will not count as headshots, and you're going to miss out on a lot of zombies. So I recommend not pack punching at all. And if you're playing on casual, which is the recommended difficulty when you're doing this, it's actually going to be really easy to kill all the zombies, because there's only a health cap on round 35. So on round 35, they start getting really like, they stay the same the rest of the game. They don't go any higher than that. So you can actually get collaterals with the Paladin unpack and punched on round 35 and on, which is super nice, and obviously before round 35 as well. Now, what I like to do is just run around the New Industries area in spawn of Blood of the Dead, and I just keep making laps around, and every time I get to like a flat surface or a surface that I think I'm pretty accurate with, I'm just gonna get headshots there. Now, I like to quick scope, and if you have like lock on aim on in your menu, it's going to be super easy. Like, you should have no problem quick scoping zombies, and how you do it is you just ADS as soon as you see the zombie in your scope is when you shoot. And it does take a little bit of time to reload, which is probably the most annoying part for the Paladin, but other than that, it's really easy. Now, the great thing about it is they halved all of the different kill challenges that you needed for Dark Matter recently if it's a box weapon. Now, the Paladin is a box weapon, unfortunately, so you may have a little bit of trouble getting it. I was really lucky in my game because I got it first hit after literally restarting games for 2 hours. I ended up getting it my first box hit in the next game. So that's what I like to do. If I needed a specific gun, I would just restart for it. And now, one thing I do want to mention is you are going to have so little ammo, and you're going to run out of ammo very quickly with the Paladin. So make sure that you guys are doing another gun at the same time. Now, if you are going to be using PhD Slider because you're going to be pack-punching the Paladin to get those 750 kills. After you get the 1200 headshots, I would recommend trying to get another explosive weapon that you don't have, like the Hellion, the VKM, or anything else that is explosive. The escargot is explosive. The Welling pack-punch is explosive. Those type of things. It's just going to make it a lot easier, so that way you can double up on some really difficult weapons, because the explosive ones are very annoying. Now, if you wanted to, you could play on Dead of the Night, and you could use the silver bullets to keep getting ammo, but since it is a sniper, I wouldn't really recommend it. A good one to play on Dead of the Night, though, is definitely the Hellion. I would say that's probably the best map to play if you're going to be using explosives. So anyways, guys, now let's jump into the other ones. The 5 mini boss kills are going to be super easy. You can do this on later rounds. The Paladin on casual will kill Brutus in 4 shots to the head, which is super easy. You should have no problem with that. Now, as far as the mini boss kills go, I would just recommend pack-a-punching it at that point, and you can play on 9 and you can kill all those guys. Or if you're playing on Dead of the Night, the red guys do count as the heavy zombies, which is really nice, and also the werewolves do as well. Now, I would definitely just recommend playing on 9. It seems to be the easiest for me, and you can open up Pack-a-Punch the easiest. It stays in the same spot. You don't have to worry about it moving or anything like that, so it's really, really easy. And I would say that overall, this is probably one of the easier guns to do. Now, let's jump into what the attachments you actually want to use when you're going to be doing this, because I feel like a lot of people have trouble with the attachments choice, because one of them is you have to get 6 kills with attachments. So when you go to attachments, the first thing you want to use is Slight Loader. Now, this will allow you to reload faster, and you can also reload while aiming, which is really, really nice. You can literally just hold down your ADS. Next is going to be FMJ and FMJ2, so you have increased damage to zombies that have armor. So this is going to be really good when you're doing the heavy zombie kills. It's going to be easy to kill them. Now, next you want high caliber 1 and high caliber 2. You're going to get increased damage the entire time, which is always really helpful. And then as far as the actual scope you want to use, now this is totally up to you. I liked using the dual zoom. It just seemed pretty easy. The recon one is kind of just a normal sight as well. Those are probably the 2 easiest. The iron sight feels really, really weird on this gun for some reason, and I just had trouble using it when I was going for it, so I wouldn't recommend that. I would just use recon or dual zoom, and you can pretty much do the exact same quick scoping method that you were doing with the normal stock scope. Now, I recommend not using a scope when you're not doing the 6 different attachments, unless you're going to be doing the entire gun in one game, and in that case you might as well just have it on, so you don't have to end your game and restart and have to get it out of the box again. So anyways, guys, that is basically the entire strategy. It's really, really simple, and you just literally make circles around on Blood of the Dead, and it's really easy. But like I said, you are going to run out of ammo, so make sure you're doing another weapon that you need headshots for at the same time. Now, there's a couple different weapons on the wall. There's the MX9 and the GKS, which are literally right there. And then if you really wanted to, you could do the RK7 as well, which is inside the spawn room, or the Essex or the Strife if you need that as well. So there's definitely options to do other weapons in that area, and you can replenish ammo if you run out, which is nice about the wall weapons. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. So if you have any more questions, you can comment them down below and I'll be sure to answer them. But thank you so much for watching. My name is GregFPS. I hope this video did help you out, and if you need help with any other weapons for dark matter that I didn't already mention or I didn't link down below, you can comment those and maybe I'll make one on that. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.